Okay, next topic is fancy indexing in NumPy. So fancy indexing is just a name that is given for indexing an array using an integer array. Okay, in an integer array specifying the rows and columns, okay, which elements, whether it is the index numbers, okay, they have to be integer. You can't have floating point numbers here. So we can give a list of integers as indexes. Okay, so let's create a 3 by 4 NP array, and then let's round it to 4. Okay, so we have an array, and we know how to index. We already seen that. So if you say ARR 1 is going to give us the index 1 row right there. Okay. If we say ARR 0, 2, so that will give you 0, 2, that value. Okay, but that's regular indexing. Now what fancy indexing is that you give a list as your index. Say 0, 2. So 0, 2, so that's a list, right? The list is given as the index, so indexing will now go through the list and pick out all those indexes. So this is what NumPy calls fancy indexing. So it goes through this array, so it picks out the 0th index and then the second, and that comes out. So this is what fancy indexing is. Now with fancy indexing, we can change the order of elements. So if you say ARR 1, say 2, 0, 1. Okay. Now of course, so well, this is a fancy indexing, so I have to provide those indices as a list. Okay. So now you see the original order is rearranged in this order. But of course, this is not permanent, so the original ARR is still the same. But the fancy indexing rearranges, then you want that rearranged array for other purposes, you have to capture it in a new variable. Say ARR 3 equal to ARR, and then the reorganized list. So fancy indexing can be used to reorder the rows. Okay. Now fancy indexing in multi-dimension, okay, so you have, so the first dimension, if you provide only one number, then NumPy will always apply that number to the first dimension. So in a two-dimensional array, the first dimension is the rows, second dimension is the columns. Okay. So if you provide just one number, then NumPy will take that to be row number. 0 will be the first row, 1 will be the second, and so on. Now if you want to access some columns, then you have to provide, okay, a second number. So ARR, but you cannot skip the first number. But if you simply put a number here, it's going to assume that it is the row. So you have to specify which row and then a number. Okay. So you want all the rows, okay, and then 1. So it's going to then pick up here all the rows in the column position is 1. Okay, so that's your regular indexing though. So that's regular indexing. If you want fancy indexing, then you can say all the rows. Now for columns, you can say I want 0 and 2. Okay, so that's fancy indexing in multi-dimension. Okay, and both dimensions can be fancy indexed as well. So you say you want 0 and 2 from the first dimension, and then 2 and 0 from the second dimension. So that will give you 0 and 2, and then 0 and 2. So it's going to pair up now. Okay, 0 and 2. Okay, and then 2 and 0. Okay. So when you give multi-index, fancy index lists for both the row and the column, it's going to match up pairwise, and then select those numbers. Okay, you can assign values using fancy index. So for example, if we have here, let's look at ARR, right? So if you say ARR, okay, 1 is equal to 0. Now if you look at ARR, row 1 is all 0. Okay, so negative indexing will be backwards. Okay, if you say -1, so that will be from the right side. -1 represents the first number from the right. Okay, so we can do that like this. Say we want -1 and -2. So -1 is that one, -2 is the next one. So it takes that's a minus. Then we have transpose. Transpose is ARR dot uppercase T will transpose the array. So the first and the second dimension are swapped.